Hello, welcome to Bob's Dungeon. My name's Bob, I'll be your host. Every time Wizards of the Coast releases a new version of Dungeons & Dragons, they pretty much release a starter kit box set to introduce the rules to new players and get you going. When they acquired the rights to start making Star Wars role-playing games, they pretty much did the same thing with it and released a starter kit for it. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. The Star Wars Invasion of Theed adventure game box set. This was Wizards of the Coast's starter set for the Star Wars role-playing game. Everything in this box has a copyright of 2000, and it's of course published by Wizards of the Coast. The box itself has this cartoony style artwork on the cover. You can tell what it is with the people with the lightsaber and the blasters and the battle droids. It's got an advertisement here saying that this box contains a free action figure. We'll look at him. And it tells what it is. Starter set for the Star Wars role-playing game. The back of the box has more of this cartoony artwork and lists what this game is. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's in this box. First thing when we open up the box, so we get this action figure. He's a Wookiee. It's an action figure of one of the pre-generated characters that come in this box set. Instead of cheaping out and recoloring a Chewbacca mold, they created a brand new mold for this character. And what we got here is a little bitty pot-bellied Wookiee with lanky arms and legs and a huge underbite. They even went all out and made a brand new bowcaster for this character instead of just recycling Chewbacca's. So that's pretty cool. The next thing that you would get in this box set is a full set of dice. The dice that came with my box set has already found its way to be mixed in with my other dice a long time ago. But you got the full set. You got a 20-sided die, a 12-sided die. You only got one 10-sided die, so if you needed to roll percentiles for some reason, you'd have to roll the die twice. You got an 8-sided die, a 6-sided die, and a 4-sided die. The next thing we have in this box is a little flyer. It says, "Read this first." And this basically tells you that somebody needs to be the players, somebody needs to be the game master, and how to set this game up, for play. The back of it is a game master summary, and it just basically gives you some different terms a game master is going to have to be familiar with, and a little bit of structure for the game. Not much, just a little bit. The next thing we got in this box set is what is referred to as the character envelopes. And there are 8 different pre-generated characters for this game. And this booklet is not stapled together, so you can just take them apart as you need it. And they are front and back. The artwork for the characters is a little cartoony, but it gives you a look at the characters. And this is one of the things I don't like about the starter kits, is they push the pre-generated characters on you. Part of the fun of Dungeons & Dragons for me and other role-playing games is making up your own character. And I mean, they even go so far as to name all the characters for you already. I mean, there's no creation here. It has the character's stats already generated, his abilities, skills already chosen, everything is already put together. About the only way you could make your own character in this game is to try and deconstruct the characters given to you and come up with your own. The problem with that is they don't tell you how to generate any abilities, so you wouldn't be able to generate your own abilities. So there's that. The next thing we have in this box set is The Star Wars Gamer. This is just a little bit of an advertisement for the magazine of the same name that was out for a while. And it's got a few snippets of the articles that were in the first issue. This magazine had all kinds of stuff about different Star Wars games. Video games, the customizable card game, some added rules for the role-playing game. I have all the issues of this magazine before it was canceled, and we'll look at them at some point. It's pretty interesting. The next thing we have in this box is the rulebook. This rule booklet is only 30 pages long. In the adventure booklet, all the artwork in it is just pictures from episode 1, A Phantom Menace. So we're not going to take a look at the artwork. They're just pictures from the movie. And this rule booklet, it has all the rules you need to play the game, but watered down and simplified. It's got listings of how the skills work and how to advance your character all the way up to 3rd level. And for the 4th level, it just tells you to get the regular rule book for the Star Wars role-playing game. But it has pretty much everything you need. Rules on combat, equipment that you can buy. It's even got some random encounters that you can do when you don't want to play the stuff in the adventure booklet. Back of this booklet has the stuff you'll fight in the game, the NPCs, battle droids, a few minor personalities, not that much. So let's move on to the next thing in the box, which is the adventure book. The adventure book has 5 different adventures that you can run the players through. And it tells you how to do it all. The very back of the booklet has a blank character sheet. And it's pretty scaled down for what a normal Star Wars character sheet would be. And that's so as your character from the character envelope advances, because all those characters start at 1st level. But as they advance the levels, you can mark them down there so you don't have to mess up the stuff on the envelope. But that's pretty much it in this little booklet. It's just 5 different adventures. And supposedly, your player's characters will be 4th level by the end of the 5th adventure. And by then you'll need the regular rules. The next thing we have in this box set is a poster map. And this gives you an area to play on. Because the game comes with markers. They can be moved on here. But the neat part about this is on the reverse side, they have it set up so that you can actually use Star Wars action figures instead of the markers for the game, which I think is really cool. But after that, you have these 2 cardboard sheets with markers on them. The markers have different characters and stuff on them for you to move across the map as you play the game. And finally, the last thing in this box is a questionnaire so that they can find out if you enjoyed this product. Pretty sure that still works. And they'll want to know about whether you enjoyed a game that was out 20 years ago or not. So that's pretty much all I can think of to say about this box set. That's all there is to look at in the box set. So it brings me to 3 questions. Would I play a character in this box set? No. I've been playing the regular Star Wars game for years, and I don't really need a starter set for it. Would I run this box set? No. Like I said, I just prefer to use the regular Star Wars rules. Would I recommend this box set? No. If you want to get the real feel on the Star Wars role playing game, my suggestion is just to get the rules and go. The players feel much more invested in the game if they can make up their own character. That's just my personal feelings about it. I mean, it would be a cool thing to buy if you really want the action figure or that map for the scaled for the action figure use. But other than that, I think you could do without it. So thank you for joining me at this look at the Invasion of Theed adventure game. Hopefully you'll join me next time where we'll talk about something else. Bye.